nice dark halo eye. So if you want to know how I got this look, go ahead and keep on watching. Alrighty, let's get started. So for today's look, I'm mainly going to be using the Tarteist Pro palette, and I first take the shade Innocent on a Morphe E27 brush just to blend that out in the crease. It's only a shade or two darker than my normal skin tone, so it just helps as a transition color to help the dark colors I'm going to be using blend out a lot smoother. I do blend everything between each step, and here I'm using the Morphe E23 to do so. Next, using a Morphe M507 and a mix between the color Edgy and Smoked from that same palette, I'm focusing that on the lower part of my outer corner. This brush is a lot smaller, so I can be a lot more precise with this color and focus it where I want it. And then taking a Morphe M433, I just go in and blend that out. And I do the same with the inner corner with those two dark colors and that Morphe M507. I do blend out the inner corner as well, just making sure not to take up that color too high in that inner corner because it can start to look pretty messy. Then I used a color switch to be able to use that same Morphe brush, this time taking the color Vamp on the outer and inner corner to deepen it up. I know I'm looking pretty crazy right now, but I promise you it'll all come together at the end. Then using the Too Faced glitter glue and this random Anastasia brush that I have, I just go ahead and put that on the center of both lids as a nice base for my Makeup Forever Starlit powder in the shade 15. To put that on, I use the Morphe M224 after spritzing it with MAC Fix Plus just to intensify the shine of the glitter. And then using the Morphe M507 again to blend out the edges as well. I do my liner and lashes off camera, but I use the Inglot Gel Liner in 77 and the Eylure Vegas Nail Lashes in Shining Star. For foundation today, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation and blending that out with a damp beauty blender. For concealer, I do go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer as well as the Naked Skin Weightless Concealer. I put that on my under eyes, on the bridge of my nose, and on the center of my forehead and blend it out with a damp beauty blender. I do lightly bake my under eye with the Kat Von D translucent setting powder using my beauty blender as well. For bronzer, I used the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer on this fluffy Too Faced brush. And to blend out the bronzer, I used the Morphe M406 stippling brush. For my contour, I used the Morphe M405 brush and the Lorac Pro Contour palette using the medium shade to contour the cheeks, temples, and forehead and blend it all out with, again, the M406 brush. I then use the same shade on a Morphe E28 to contour my nose. I apply some blush using the Morphe E4, then use the Makeup Forever Pro Light Fusion in the shade 2 with a Morphe E60 brush to highlight the cheekbones. And for brows, I use the Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Dark Brown. We then set it all in place using the Urban Decay De-Slick Setting Spray. And that completes this look. I do hope you like it. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time.